Morning, guys. Gave the old beard a little trim there this morning. It's Friday morning. Let me tell you, man, this was a freaking job. I think I've had a beard for 10 years. So anyway, before I checked, I went like an idiot, grabbed a pair of scissors there and just started hacking away. The plan was get the bulk of it off, get the electric beard trimmer down, get it down as close as I can, and then an easy shave, right? Nope. So I hack at it with a pair of scissors, get that all off, grab the electric beard trimmer, dead battery. Not another AA in the house. All right. So at this point, I'm not going out to go get batteries or razors or anything like that. I look like I just got mauled by a raccoon. So I get it as close as I can with the scissors, without cutting the lip off. And I'd actually left the mustache in place because I wanted to see. I had never had just a stash before. So anyway, I get it done as close as I can. Go to grab my little tray with shaving stuff in it. Got one disposable razor. Duller and shit. Might as well rub a coffee mug on your face. Wouldn't do anything. And I have a Mach 3 Gillette or whatever it is. Also, same thing, dull. So I don't have any razors. Jesus. All right. So I go rooting through the little cupboard we have in the bathroom there and found my wife's stash. And she had one brand new razor left. So I commandeered that sucker, and yeah, this is the result. Anyway, the mustache I looked like a cheesy 70s porn star, so I cut that off too. And yeah, it's been about 10 years. Anyway, this whole thing took like an hour. Crazy. Anyway, enough of Dirty Dan's beauty tips. Might as well get back to talking cars. Gonna start block sanding this thing. First thing I'm gonna do is spray guide coat on it, and that'll help me see if there's any imperfections in it. And I'm gonna sand away like crazy, and that's it. I know sanding is boring, and probably nobody really wants to watch that. But that's body work. I mean, it's 90% sanding. That's what it is. And prepping for paint, same thing. Sanding. So yeah, might as well just get started and get after it. All right, so before I go ahead and start guide coding this, I've got a concern here. Listen to this. See if you can hear it. See how rough that is? That's because you do the dash and then you come out and you do the cowl and you're getting a little bit of overspray on top of the dash. So I'm worried about the same thing happening with the paint. Messing up a nice clear coat finish with overspray from the cowl. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the dash first and get it painted, mask it off, and then do the rest of the car. It's going to have to set up for a couple of days before I can mask it off, of course. But I believe the owner is bringing me doors and trunk lid tomorrow that need the prep work done on them. Because I want to paint the doors and the trunk lid at the same time as the car. So yeah, I'll have work on that. That'll give time for this to set up and harden up so I can mask it off, and then we can shoot the car. Also, I bought another paint gun. It's the exact same one as the one I'm using for clear, from Harbor Freight. Got a guy down in Florida who's coming home. He's leaving today, actually. And he picked up a bunch of cups for me, refills, and a gun. So I'll have that here probably Monday or so. And I'm going to have one for paint, one for clear. So I'm going to have two brand new guns, essentially, using the same paint system. So I've got other prep work I got to do anyhow. So yeah, I think I'm going to do the dash first and go from there. Anyway, little guide coat, just duplicate color. I say it's cheap primer, but still 20 bucks a can. So it's not cheap. Nothing's cheap. Anyway, just want to give it a light dusting. Around to the other side. I got a few runs in the primer. That tells me that there's enough on there. Alright, that's the dash. I've only got about a quarter of a can. I'm probably going to have to go get another one of these. But I'll go as far as I can with this on the outside of the body. And like I said, we'll tackle that dash first. Alright, so we're going to get after this dash. Going to be doing the whole car with 500 wet paper. You can hear it cutting, you know. Should show you close up what it's all about here. I get around to the other side. So you can see, you know, you want to sand it until all these little black spots are out, and it's nice and smooth and single monocolor like this, like so. So there was a small run here. It's almost out. Anyway, I'm going to keep on sanding this. It's a slow process, but you know, it's got to be done. So I'm going to keep on rocking, and when the dash is ready for paint, I'll come back. Okay, so there was quite a bit of work in this dash. He had painted this thing with a single stage, same body color. You can see a little bit coming through here and over there. But there were some high spots and low spots and a couple little, you know, what would you call them? Almost like chips or whatever. Little holes, pinholes, stuff like that. All that stuff had to be sanded out, but it came out good. I'm going to add color up and around here too, and I put paper up there because this shit here, there's a lot of loose stuff that falls off, and I don't want it to, you know, come landing down on the dash here and mess it up. So, you know, I know the headliner and the windshield frame cover most of this, but I'm going to give it a shot of color anyway, just so that just in case anything shows, it'll at least be the right color. So save any touch-ups later. I mean, we're talking an extra spoonful of paint here, so what's the diff, right? So anyway, I'm ready to clean this up, tack it, and mix up some paint, get some paint on this thing. So yeah. I think it looks pretty good. Came out all right. Okay, so she's washed down and tacked, and I got some paint mixed up. I gotta tell you, uh, this paint seems awful thin to me. Um, we'll see how it covers, but I don't know. There's something wrong with this, man. It's not right. Anyway, I'm gonna let that dry. I think I'm gonna have to scuff it a little bit and shake the crap out of that can, stir the crap out of it, mix another batch, because this is like spraying straight thinner on there. It's terrible. Nothing like starting off with an epic disaster right off the hop. Anyway, you can see where it kind of run all the way there. So I'm gonna have to sand this out. I'm gonna have to let it dry a couple hours for sure. Look at that. Sure enough, I cannot believe that paint settled that much in a couple of days. I mean, we picked it up Monday, and everything was at the bottom of the can, man. I had to stir the crap out of it. So I added to the batch that had already mixed, got it to what seems to be a pretty good consistency. Clean the gun out for now, because you can't. I'm not gonna leave paint sitting in the gun for a couple of hours. So I'm gonna have to let that harden up a bit so I can sand it. Mind you, there's not a lot of paint there. It's mostly just, I don't know, loon shit or something. it's not very good. So we'll sand it out and we'll give her another go. This could end up being a late evening. All right, so it's going on 8 o'clock at night now, and you know, I tried a little bit of sandpaper and a couple of spots, and it's not ready. I'm just gonna make a mess. So I'm best to just leave this till tomorrow. I'll have to go over the whole dash again real quick. You know, sand that runs out, and I'll go the rest with Scotch Brite, and we'll try it again in the morning, I guess. I really wanted to get it done tonight so that it had that extra night of drying time, but whatever. It is what it is. My bad for not mixing the paint well enough. What a dummy. Anyway, that's where I'm at, so we'll see you back here in the morning. Okay, good morning, guys. Saturday morning, next day. So I get up this morning. It's 15 below zero, 2 inches of fresh snow on the ground, 25 below with the wind. It's windy as hell out there. So I mean, you know, this is the end of March. You know, I remember March breaks in school, wearing shorts, drinking beer, and and getting sunburned. Not this year. Anyway, I got up, I sanded the dash down again, and it took a while, but got it all done. Washed it down, wax and grease remover, tacked it again, so it's ready to paint. Hopefully it goes better today. I mean, these are perfect conditions for painting. No, it's not. I'm not even going to use the fans. It's too friggin' cold and too windy. The wind will probably overpower the fans. It's just a small area anyway. It's just a dash, and I'm not too worried about the overspray. You know, it's not going to hang around too long. And plus, we guys still have to sand the whole car yet, so anything that lands on the car is going to be sanded off. It's not a big deal. So yeah, we'll go ahead. We'll get the base coat on anyway. It's supposed to warm up a fair amount over the course of the day, so I might get the fans going a little later on in the morning when it warms up to do the clear coat. So yeah, we'll just go ahead and get her done. Well, at least it's covering this time. It's looking way better. I'll be so glad when I get my other gun. This will be the last time I use that kind of gun for paint, but whatever. We'll get her done. Okay, so there's 2 coats on there now. On the second coat, I did notice that I had a little bit of a void here of paint. It was light. Because you're spraying this way, you know, the roof or the defrost vents were kind of blocking it from getting paint. So I hit it from this side, and then went ahead and did it. I'm going to do that again for the final coat. It's covering pretty good now. So that's it for base coat. I'm gonna have to wait till about 3 o'clock this afternoon to put clear on. It's just too damn cold. And when it's cold like this, the clear is gonna run, guaranteed. So I'm gonna hold off until it warms up a little bit. As soon as that's dry to the touch, I'm gonna crank up the furnace and warm everything up. The furnace is off right now. It's forced air. You don't want to have a furnace running and blowing dust all over everything. So yeah, as soon as that's dry to the touch, I'll kill the fans, hit the furnace, and it's going to be a matter of hurry up and wait until it warms up. But it's got to be cleared today. You've got a small window here, 24 hours at the most before you have to re-sand it and then clear. So I want to do it just clear. That's it. So it's got to be done this afternoon. So, getting used to this yet? Yeah, the old paint job got off to a rocky start, for sure, but it's still too cold to clear. We're coming up on like 11:45 noon, and it's still 11 below. So it's supposed to warm up by around 3 o'clock. So I'm just going to go ahead and clear this off camera, whatever. I'll put it in the next video. But the base coat's good. Looks fine. That's the last time I have to use that type of gun. That's going to be a primer gun from here on in. I should have my new gun probably Monday. And the only reason I didn't use my new gun for the paint on this is I only have one cup left, one refill. So I'm going to use that for the clear on the dash, and then I'm pretty much in hurry up and wait mode until I get my my gun and my replacement cups and all that stuff. I got two large packs of cups coming from my chum down in Florida. So like I said, he left yesterday, so I assume he's going to probably be back here probably tomorrow, Monday the latest. So I've got a ton of block sanding to do on this yet. Got the whole body to do, so I can go ahead and get started on that and get it all ready to paint. Third week of March, 20 below, 15 below. That's crazy. Anyway, yeah, so if you like the content, please subscribe, like the video, and don't be shy, leave comments, and if you so choose to support the channel. By the way, thanks to Ken C for his support. Yeah, you can just go down to the right of the share button at the bottom of your screen. There's a little menu there, circle with 3 dots in it. Click on that where it says thanks. You can go up there and buy old Dan a coffee if you like, and any support I get for the channel is greatly appreciated. Helps keep the lights on, cameras rolling, and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, and I'm not even going to shovel today. I don't care. It's only 2 inches. It'll melt maybe by June. But anyway, yeah, and if you're not doing anything else, man, get out in the garage and build something. Later, guys.